Well, a pleasant welcome, wherever you are. Let's say welcome. This is Sports Talk on Intel Sports. My name is Ben. Welcome you to another edition of the program. Today is Friday, the last day of the week, and we've got a series of things I will play to discuss. We have the 30 elite referees attending a FIFA elite course, 5-day course. We started on today. We're going to have the referee manager, Ebenezer Stanley Kona, to talk to that effect. We will talk how that program, can help to improve our National League. The LFA president, Mustafa Raji, addressing the referees today at an opening ceremony, criticized LFA referees, particularly those who are in the habit of taking bribes, gifts, incentives from individual who matches they are assigned to or matches are designated to them. He sounded a caveat today. He was very strong in a 12-minute speech delivered in front of the course lecturer, Mr. Jason Damu from Seychelles, and also former FIFA referee and former Secretary General of the Football House, Idrissa Kaba, former FIFA referee and former referee committee chair, George Joseph Colley, was also there. Executive committee member Sarah Siene was in attendance, and the president, was very, 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 very serious. A long period of time he hasn't spoken like that. So we'll talk with Ebenezer Kona. We try to analyze that speech, and we'll see what's the prospects of our referees ahead of the 2024-2025 league season. We'll also have former Secretary General and former FIFA badge referee himself, who is a lecturer at the course, Mr. Ase Tize Montgomery, will also come on. And during the time, we have Ebenezer Stanley Kona, the referee manager, to discuss the course. Away from that, we will talk to Samin Kamara, as a former football coach, I must mention, won the district league with district number 17. That's the most popular district league. He's in charge of Brighton Academy, Brighton Liberia Academy. It's a new sports academy. He's been given the role by the chief executive officer, Keka Kamara. There's Mohamed Keka Kamara. He is a Liberian professional footballer who's playing in Europe. So more on that, plus other trending issues. My mate will be Chris Walker, who will sit alongside me for the next 90 minutes or so. So my name is Ben. Don't go anywhere. Let's take a very short break. When we come back, we'll start first with news from Abuja. Our girls were in Nigeria trying to overturn the 4-1 deficit from the first leg here on Sunday. The game has ended. We'll find out what's the full score and what actually went wrong there. Stay there if you can. I'm back with you right after this short break. So let's say welcome back to the show. So we'll talk national team duty. Our team lost today by 2 goals to 0 in Abuja. Okay, at the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja. I mean, it was an even game, to be very honest. I saw the entire of the 90 minutes. I think the girls gave a better account of themselves. Okay, that poor showings, especially in the first half in Monrovia, in which they were 3-0 down at the break, cost their woes. And they left licking their wounds as they crash out of the U17 World Cup qualifier 6-1 on aggregate to a very superior opponent, I must mention, in Nigeria. So I would join every other person, like I've been reading on the LFA Facebook page. There's been lots of congratulatory messages to the girls, and about 95% of the comments there shows that the girls fought very hard. You can see the superior difference between the two teams. But there was a good game in Abuja because I followed it from start to end. We considered so early. I think gave 8 minutes on the clock, and then we put ourselves together. There were lots of commendation from even the commentators, okay, and said that he didn't believe that was a team that Nigeria thrashed 4-1 in Monrovia. So he said the guys have got plenty of energy, know how to chase, and they are a competitive team. He believes that the future belongs to them if the present moment is for Nigeria. So he finished today, U17, for the right to play at Dominican 2024, that Dominican Republic 2024, Nigeria 2, Liberia 0, Nigeria progressing 6-1 on aggregate. Let's now talk to Simon Kamara. I understand he's on. We can bring him to talk about his new role at Brighton Football Academy. He's a very, very popular figure. He needs not much of an introduction, but for the sake of the show, for the benefit of the viewers out there, I will ask you to profile yourself. Let's say pleasant welcome to Sports Talk.
Thank you, young brother Benjamin, my instructor. I want to say hats off to you and thank you for having me on your show today. By the way, introduction, I'm Samuel Iti Kamara, alias Pepe Peru, a former player of URC, Liska FC, Watanga FC, Iris FC, and FPRC, all of respectively. And current head coach of Brighton Liberia Football Academy, CEO of Pepe
Plenty.
FC, CEO of Pepe Soccer Academy.
That's a very, very rich CV as a player. Back then, playing, um, what was it like? What were your successes? You care to outline some?
Uh, yeah, when I was playing, I was one of the players in Liberia that was fortunate to win almost everything on the local scene, ranging from the national county league, which I played in 2012 with Magidi County, and I was fortunate to win the county league against Nima and won them 2-0 at the SKD on January 8th, 2012. And also, I won series of National League trophies with BYC, ranging from the President Cup, the LFA National League, the Super Cup, the FA Cup, and also I was able to win the University League with Stella Maris, and I won the National League also with FPRC others, and some other third back when I was playing the 4th Division League with Canavale. I won the 4th Division Championship with Stars, and also won the higher goal scorer in the 3rd Division League 2011 with Pepe FC. So I think I was fortunate to have some good amount of success during my playing days.
And obviously, I have to say that there's a very rich background and success in play. I'm envious of what you achieve so much on the pitch. And during all the years you play on the pitch, which one single moment was your highest or your peak when you were playing?
I can say the CAF Champions League, playing against the likes of Sporting United, playing against Stade Malien or Mali, going against Horia or Guinea, going to also the Waffle, the first club Waffle Championship I hosted in Senegal, playing against War All Star of Ghana and US Gold of Senegal. Those are things, those are were my best memories during my playing days. Playing the Cup Champions League, playing the
And ob-
Waffle Club competition, and the Harvard Confederation Cup.
and obviously, you have some low parts, in your career when you were playing. I mean, moments that provoke tears, moments that provoke sorrow, moments that won't bring sleep to you whenever you went to bed. Which one do you remember?
I remember the loss when we were with Leicester against Neymar United in the 2015 grand finals of the LFA National League when we lost to Neymar United on penalty shootout. I think that was one of my worst moments in my football career.
Almost 10 years on, when you think about that, it still reminds you of something ugly.
Come again?
I say almost 10 years on, you can still remember that it brings bad memories.
Yeah. I think my first year with Leicester, and I wanted to give them the championship. I was unable, we were able to take them to the grand finals. Unfortunately, we lost out on penalty after two legs. The first leg ended 0-0, second leg ended 0-0. Went to the penalty shootout, and I was fortunate to score the first penalty kick for my team. But unfortunately, we lost 3-1 on penalty shootout.
Okay, let's go into it. You found yourself in a different role, not as a coach. In the last years or so, you've had some successes, but you're going to be in charge of Brighton Liberia Academy. Do you care to give us a background of what this Brighton Liberia Academy is?
Okay, thank you again. Brighton Football Academy is a newly established academy to create children, to create avenue for children to expose their talent. Our CEO, Mohamed Kamal, who just signed in with media for CF Our Cluj, he came up with the idea to give back to society and he decided to open this academy. And Brighton Academy will start from scratch. We are not going to any tournament for now. Our aim or objective is to sell players outside and we'll be bringing scouts to see our talents that we have in the academy. And we have gone through our two trial processes and we
Hello, Sammy, are you there? Well, the line to Sammy is coming and going. It's cracking for the moment. So I hope he recovers that line so we continue the
we
conversation.
would in case it was spoke fast. Hello, you getting me?
I'm not getting you, to be honest. The line was cracking.
Yeah, I was talking about the project, Brighton Football Academy, which was opened recently and established by our CEO, Keke Kamara, who is currently playing in Romania. He just signed a new contract with CFR Cluj, and he decided to give back to society. And we opened this academy to see how best we can give Liberian kids the privilege to showcase their talents. And our aim or objective is to sell players to the outside world, to international stage, and we'll be bringing scouts in to see our players, to see our students. So we went through our first two trial processes and we were able to select up to 35 to 40 players. And we got one more trial process to see how best we'll cut the team down to 25. Because we want at least 25 players to start off with. And the age range will be from 11 to 17 years maximum because our agents or partners out there they say we should take players between the range of 11 to 17 years. So we want to cut the list down. We are almost about 40 to 45 players, I can say maximum. We want to cut the list down to 35. So we'll have another trial process with the players that we selected. And the trial process it went on, it was transparent. We have up to 100 plus players showing up on 2 days at the individual sport park, and we're all to select about 40 to 45. So we'll do another trial process to see how best we can select the best 25 and we can start our process with.
Okay, I'm going to ask a series of questions that are related. Firstly, who are the scouts or the coaches you are working with that you are using to scout those players or those 25 players or the list that will be trimmed to 25? And then, secondly, what are the criteria? What are the credentials you are looking for when you're scouting these 25 players?
Okay. As a head coach, our power scouting program. I also have Mohamed Kega Kamaru, who is the CEO. He plays football too. He understands football. He was part of the scouting process. I have Nathaniel Sherman, former goalkeeper of Lone Star. He's currently with the LFA in the youth department. He understands football, so he was part of the scouting process. I have my deputy, Maury Musa, who once played for USA in the Premier League when Labro had the Premier League. He also, or let's say, our level one coach. He's part of my coaching staff. He was part of the scouting process. And I have a few other players that played before. They all part of the scouting process. And during the scouting, we were looking for, we took facial expression into consideration. We look at age range. We look at the ability, what we wanted to see. For example, if we want defender, we go for height. Because in more defenders, we got to look for height. We're looking for strikers, you got to go for height. Midfielder, we know the quality that we go for. Creating midfielder, passing midfielder, we look for endurance, your accuracy on the ball, your vision. And these are things that we're looking at. And I have team set up and I have quality people working along. And for that reason, we're able to select up to 40 to 45 players. But we still scrutinize the list to see how best we can put the list down to 25.
Okay, does it require selecting school-going kids, or there's no criteria related to whether the kids are in school or so?
Uh, we it was an open justification. We did the flyer and everybody came to the program, to the trial program, and we gave everybody up to 20 to 25 minutes. We had series of teams. They honor the 13-year old down to 11 years, they have section, and 15-year old to 17 years, they have different section. And we're able to see that the best of talents. We're able to see that the best of what we're looking for, we're able to see it in the players we wanted, and we're able to see that them with all band we all favoritism and whatsoever we all we are the best based on transparency and merit process.
What is the intent of this academy? What is the time frame you setting your goals to?
In December we have our scouts coming down. So right now we're not really into any tournament because we want to prepare the team. We want to prepare the team for marketing purpose. So we want to see our best. We can start practices and we want to see our best. We can put these players together because when scouts come in, they want to see talents, they want to see quality. So we need ample time to see how best we can prepare. So we play series of test matches and our CEO also he link with teams outside to see how best teams from neighboring countries to see how best we can get into a tournament when the scouts count so they can see how to see the team and see quality players.
So, what time frame are you giving yourself to achieve this success?
It's a long term project. It's not something that you rush because grassroots football is something that is a continual process. Most of these kids that come into the program, they are kids that some of them have not played into team. Some of them will be the first time into the academy. But it's a process, a gradual process that we'll be working on to see how best we can get the kids to be able to prepare them for the awesome market. So it's a long-term project. It's a long-term goal. Let's say in 6 to 8 months, will be on the average of 50 to 60%. And in 1 year time, will be up to 75 to 80%. In 1 year, 6 months, will be to the level we want to be.
Okay, so it's a long time frame you are putting on this one. Do you need any cooperation or do you need any assistance? That's the right word, assistance from the Liberia Football Association How well do you think the LFA can help Brighton Liberia Academy?
There is a process that the football house need to look at because if you want to see a better Liberia national team, you need to build from the grassroots. Take for example, look at Lee Moro Football Academy. Look at Ria Muja today with boasting of Imara CA, Imara Pule, boasting of Kanes School up on Honor 17. And these kids came from Lee Football Academy and now Ria Muja. So they passed through the rank and file. And what I was telling Intersport the last time, Elijah, I was telling him that we need coaches to come down to the grassroots to help and volunteer. So right now, I'm on a volunteer process, right? Because Kaka Aaron came to me, he said, Pepe, I want to put you on salary. I said, no, I came to Labrador not to take money for anybody. I came to give my service because when I was playing as a kid, I now had quality coaches to come down to teach all the fundamentals. So since I came back from my studies sport management, I came back to Labrador. I've been volunteering. I went to Jubilee. I was volunteering myself free. And I took don't need money.
Okay, we had a struggling to get Sammy on the line, but if he doesn't come back, I want to say Sammy, thanks ever so much for coming on, discussing the project. I was just about to ask you what is source of finance to support Brighton Liberia Academy, but inevitably that has to come from Liberia professional football player Mohamed Kamara, who formerly played for Facet FC. My name is Ben Gagpad. You're viewing Sports Talk on Intel Sports this hour. 7:31 is the correct time. We can now talk football, but we talk refereeing. And so I hope we have former Secretary General of Liberia Football Association, former FIFA-backed referee, and amongst the elite referees in Africa as well, has plenty of experience of officiating World Cup qualifying matches, African Cup of Nations qualifier, CAF Confederations Cup, CAF Champions League matches, as well on the African continent. Ase Tize Montgomery. We can get him to come on air now so that we can discuss the course that is currently ongoing there at the headquarters of the Liberia Football Association. He's my former boss, by the way. I must mention this. Let me say it, Mr. Montgomery, welcome. This is Sports Talk. Mr. Montgomery, are you there? I'm getting images of him on the screen, but apparently the internet is giving us some problem. But the footage over there is that of Asetize Montgomery. He's a lecturer at the current ongoing FIFA Elite Referee course that is going on at the LFA headquarters in Congo Town, there in the Swankamo community, where basically they are going to be discussing the laws of the game and also discussing theory as well. So Ase, are you there?
Yes, I'm with you. Pleasure being on your show at this time.
Okay, it's nice to have you. So I know you are a lecturer at the 5-day event, but just give us a synopsis. What's the importance of the FIFA Elite Referee course?
Okay. The importance of the FIFA Referee Elite course is to enable our FIFA referees, our national referees that are at the top level to be able to improve their skills, their capacity with regards to the laws of the game, the changes to the laws of the game. So this is what makes it very much important. I think it is in twofold. The first one, we begin with the elite course. Elite has to do with top referees. So our FIFA referees and our national referees, they are the ones that have been selected to attend the elite course. So it is actually important because we will have these laws that has changed will be implemented the 1st of July. So they have to have the knowledge at this time to be able to fully implement.
Do you think there have been changes and improvement in our game with the periodic station of this FIFA referee elite course over the past years? Are you there, Ase? Wow. Mr. Montgomery. Well, I don't think he's getting me, but this is Sports Talk on Intel Sports.
We have had improvement. Hello?
Yeah, you have to say all that over. I mean, the internet giving us some problem here.
Yes, okay. Like I said, there have been improvement over the years. Now our referees are moving to a different level all of the time based on the improvement we are now seeing. We have physical instructors, we have technical instructors. All of us, we are putting our time in to be able to improve the capacity of our referees. You have Savannah, you have Hannah Mose. Another batch just came from officiating FIFA World Cup qualifier. These are all based on some level of commitment and time they put in, time the instructors also put in. So we are seeing improvement over the years, even with regards to our national league. Though everything cannot be 100%, but on a gradual basis, we will be able to get there. This is what I will do.
Okay, Ase, to be honest, we are really struggling to get in touch with you. I think the internet from your side isn't too good. The quality of the line is poor. Your voice is coming and disappearing. So we'll just ask for you to do some adjustment also.
So they have a greater path to.
I'm still having some problem with getting you clearly because the internet from your side is a little bit glitchy, if I may use that word. So I just hope you can do a little bit of adjustment so that we'll have a fruitful conversation for the benefit, of our listeners out there. You're viewing Intel Sports. This is Sports Talk. My name is Ben. This is the last edition of the week. We are not least until 8:30. We're talking to former FIFA batch referee and former Secretary General of the Liberia Football Association, Mr. Ase Montgomery. Plenty of experience as a FIFA referee. Now he's a lecturer and assessors as well on the African continent, not least to talk about Liberia. So he comes with wealth of experience, and we're going to learn a lot from him tonight. He's telling us the importance of referees participating in the FIFA referee elite course. It helps to keep them up to date because the rules of the game are changing consistently. And so this year, 2024, the new rule will be changed and it takes effect on the 1st of July. So for that purpose, our elite referees and our FIFA batch referees, they have to get up to date with the new laws, which is why FIFA offering the course. I mean, it's a combined course Firstly, the ED referees go for 5 days from on today to the 18th of June. And then I think on the 20th or 21st or so, the national referees go to for another 3 or 4 days. I did understand that the combined cost for the purpose of hosting such a competition or such a training is around about 10,000 United States dollars. And that funding have come from FIFA Forward 3.0 fund. Okay, it's intended to increase the capacity, of referees officiating in LFA sanctioned competition so as to develop football or continuously develop football. So Arsenal have got a lot to offer for us, and we're also hoping our prime guest will come on, Mr. Ebenezer Stanley Corner. So this break, okay, I have Ase. No need, I take the break. I think it's going to be better out here. So Ase, thank you for changing your position. I think it's much better on this one than the previous one. We'll talk about the essence of the elite referee course. We'll talk about the improvement the course have meant to Liberia over the past years. There are 30 referees sitting this one, and it's very costly having to bring a course to our country that the laws will take effect on the 1st of July. So that means that in our 2024-2025 league season, our referees will be up to date, and we are going by the same laws the other referees all around Europe, Africa, and the world over will be using.
Yeah, sure. You are correct. The start of the National League, we have to be able to begin to implement the changes to the laws of the game. The laws of the game take effect on July 1st. So we have to be able to build the capacity of our referees, and we also have to be able to inform the listening public, the fans. We have to make them also current with regards to the laws of the game, because if they don't understand the laws of the game, the changes to the laws of the game, that's a problem. Create match confrontation, a lot of things. They have a lot of implications. So we have to start to begin the education now before July 1st can come.
What is so difficult in these laws of the game that even the FIFA batch referees are continuously being updated every year? Imagine we have Sylvana Garnett, Hanan Moses, they're currently in Egypt doing the FIFA Elite Referee course as well.
Yeah, like I said again, it is actually important and people have to be updated. They also going for some advancement too, because when you are a FIFA batch referee, you are actually certified by our FIFA. It is not just not tied to your country. So you go on the international scene, the law has to be uniformity. So the uniform aspect of the law, this is why we have to bring everybody under one umbrella to be able to interpret the law the same old way. When we say dorsal in Liberia, that dorsal all parts of the world, all parts of the world, dorsal is dorsal. So we have to be uniform, and our referees have to be able to get information to be able to implement that on the international and the local scene. So these are the importance.
Okay, so for the benefits of our viewers, he did use the word or the acronym DOSO. DOSO is DOSO. For the benefit of you, DOSO is denying obvious scoring opportunity. Okay, so most often the defenders and defensive goalkeepers or defensive players will do this to deny an attacking player of an obvious goal scoring opportunity. And that is DOSO. But here is my next question. Even with all these trainings, there is still controversy in our league.
Yes, like I said, you continue the training, but still some will still make mistake. But we cannot give up in the process. At times you go to school, you find some people pass, some people fail, but the teacher cannot be able to say, "Oh, because of huge failure, large failure, then therefore I shouldn't teach again. I have to leave the classroom." You are creating actual chaos. So the education, the continuum part, have to be able to. We have to continue it. just in case and for the betterment of everybody, not because some of them go there and make mistakes. People at times improve on their mistakes. Even including myself, I made mistake on the international scene. I will always say that, and we learn from the mistakes, and now we find ourselves in different brackets. So some will continue to change, some will continue to see reason to what change, while just few will continue to make mistakes. And mistakes, human beings do make mistake, but the mistake continue then a different course of action. But like you said, you are right. Some of them still make mistake.
Okay. From your own experience, I mean, you came into the game in no time. You got on the international stage. You started taking up matches in Africa, World Cup qualifier, African Cup of Nations qualifier, CAF Confederations Cup, Champions League, in the league. Young referees coming up have got ambition like that, and they want to follow your footstep. If you were talking to some of them tonight, what would you be telling them? What would you be saying to them? I mean, explaining your personal life story about referee.
Yeah, what I do have to tell them is you have to be focused in everything that you do in order to achieve. If you're not focused, you are going nowhere. So you have to be focused. You have to be disciplined. The whole profession, referee, something it has to do with some level of discipline. If you're not disciplined, I don't care how you understand the laws of the game, you are going nowhere. Discipline comes first. You have to be objective. Like we said, the law is what uniform. What is done to team A, you have to also be able to apply such to what team B. So if you're not objective, if you're not focused, all of these things, then you're actually moving nowhere. So I would just like to encourage the young ones who are coming up to be focused, to read the laws of the game. We are instructors, we are here to also assist them to interpret the laws of the game. At times, you take the laws of the game, you will read, but the interpretation is actually, you have to understand the interpretation. Like when I came on the international scene, when I joined referees, well, my level of education that time I was in the senior class above to graduate from UL. So I could read the laws of the game, but the interpretation you needed to have gone to somebody else. Like I said, I always reference Jerry Yake. I will always find him to be able to interpret certain part of the laws of the game. And today, myself now can sit to interpret to some other referees. So that two different things. Reading and interpretation, it is two different things. So I would
So
actually
at
like to,
so
yes.
at that stage, sorry for interrupting. So at that stage, what actually inspired you to become a referee, and how did you, I mean, reach at that top, especially at FIFA level?
Like we said again, we give God the glory. All has to do with discipline. And before I joined referee, actually I came from the track and field background. I was a track analyst. I ran 400 and 1,005 meter. I ran 1,005 and 800 meter. So I ran for the national team. I ran for Stella Maris Polytechnic University, now called. I ran for UL. And these are things that sent me into a school, actually. So I was a track analyst. And I also play football. I stopped at third division level. So I said, looking at my own experience from the football game, I felt that actually I was not seeing myself moving forward. I stopped over there. So I said, I love to be around the players. Therefore, I was able to do something to be around them. So this is how I left track and field. I tried to ask for the referee association. Then I saw the late Fokpa. That time he was working somewhere in 11th Street with the Bio Society. I think he was the president there and referee. And somebody directed to him. That's how when I carried out application. And I decided to join the referee association. Joined the referee
Wow.
association, the class, the junior referee class, and we were focused and we put in our all so that John August 2009. Actually, I joined referee August 2009. And 2013, I began FIFA referee. So it has to do with some level of discipline, it has to do with some level of commitment. we did not know it all, but we get around some other people to be able to assist us. And this is how far we saw ourselves going. When you are also in the discipline, you have to be actually disciplined. You have to be objective. Some level of integrity comes in this. If you don't have it, well, your career will cut short. So
I
we
know.
put those first. And to be frank, before I could join referees, I came from the audit background. What we do in the auditing fee is similar to the referee profession. So I reminded myself all of the time when I go to officiate a match, if I decide to do something on the contrary, it will affect me in my profession. So therefore, I have to be objective, I have to be focused, I have to put everything into what it. And that's how some of us what I would say at least excelling into referee and we begin FIFA referee and we push forward until 2018. I have to retire because of certain portfolio. So I just
I
like to
can
always
know that was 5 solid
yeah,
years of being international
yeah.
FIFA referee. That's absolutely fantastic. So, can you share any memorable experiences of matches that you had yourself involved in at the time you were a FIFA referee?
Yes, on the local scene, we officiated series of matches level sub association. So that's the place I started from. The day I came 8 years to play a match, uh, that was the end to 12 Street. So I began from local scene, the local sub association. So my local sub association was 12 Street. So I played 12 Street for like 8 years. I never went back. We came to the international stage. My first match I officiated was in Sierra Leone, 2014. My first match. Like I said, first match officiated because I was the center referee. But the first travel has to the first travel was in Benin. It was
Okay.
retired FIFA basketball referee Imaya Niwon who carried me, and I was a fourth official. After I left, and they invited us to Cairo for advanced training. From there, that's how we started to put in some time, and we actually went on the international scene and we officiated World Cup qualifier, AFCON qualifier, all of those things, CAF Champion League, Confederation Cup, and basically that was just it. Then, so we remain focused until we left the scene, and we are still focused, and we want the young ones to also do same, and they can do it. And
Sure.
where we did not reach, it is our prayer and anticipation will give in our all to teach them for them to be even able to come above or where we did not reach. We won't also see them reaching that far. We are now instructors. When our students make plus, it has a trickle down effect over us. Oh yes, this boy is good. The other referee is good. That's a plus for us. So this is why we always try to give our best in, and we want to see them moving forward.
Okay, Mr. Montgomery, what do you believe are the real challenges, when it comes to refereeing and the rewards of officiating at its highest level in referee?
Yeah, firstly, I will look at I will start with the challenge. Uh, you know, when you are officiating, many people think somehow because they don't understand the laws of the game. So therefore, you have a lot of pressure on you as a referee. When I'm saying referee, are generalizing in terms of no get referee, we get 8 hour, all of those things
Yeah.
we call everybody just referees. So a lot of challenges they go with. Sometimes some matches, especially you start with the local scene, you go to some venue open at time. If you just made some mistake, or if the fans are ignorant to the laws of the game, sometimes they even chase after you. We have seen it many times. If you're not lucky, sometimes they beat you up. But I was never beaten. Yes, but I officiated a match too on ATL. The security got to come and sometimes they protect you to be able to carry inside. These are some of the things. So if you're not lucky, sometimes they hurt you in the process. We are seeing it on many occasions. Some referees have been killed outside of the country. Some they go official match. Maybe you did not understand the laws of the game. Most especially, all of the time, all the years, the laws of the game change. And if the people are not knowledgeable of the laws of the game, it brings a lot of burden to the referees. So it brings some tension on the referee. You do a just cause. You are objective. When you just call, sometimes some people say, oh, the referee cheated. Oh, the referee bias. So all these are tension, but like I said again, we have to just remain focused. These are the challenges that we face with regards to it. And when you're just starting to sometimes the money aspect, but you don't just look at the beginning stage. You should be focused to always reach to the highest stage, which is FIFA. Now, when you travel, you benefit a lot from it. When you enter somebody's country, the welcoming ceremony, they come, they receive you as an official, carry you to one of the best hotel, all of those things. My first travel was in Benin. I was so excited. That was my first travel as a referee. And I received a warm welcome, me and my team. The hotel you're not even sleeping before, that's why they can even carry you to. So this helped me. You have police escort. So they actually treat you as a diplomat. That is the plus of it.
Okay.
We're not just looking at the cash aspect, but they treat you as diplomat. And when I joined into this referee, something publicity, many people know you. So people know you positively and negatively. Just fight hard, just do your best, understand the laws of the game, be objective, apply everything so that people can know you are positively. Any community you go in, they call you a FIFA. Even if you not even reach to FIFA, they call that is it there. That's a name for everyone. FIFA.
And that's it, proud to call you
That's the
FIFA.
proud of it. They call you for a FIFA. For them to call you FIFA, that is the proud of it. But one thing I can always say, and when I sit, I think about is when you are officiating, sometimes you and some players get into a tussle, sometimes after the game, we beat you or we do this. But sometimes after the game, when you walk up, it's just difficult. They just leave you. So yeah, sometimes you receive some threats. But when you move a ball, sometimes nobody can even do something to you. But on the field of play, the game at times, people are emotional. So
Yeah.
they bring that type of emotional aspect of it. Some of them who are zealous, they threaten you, they do all kinds of things. But we're blessed that we joined referee, nobody harmed us, and we left from referees, and we are still contributing. That is a plus aspect of it. So everybody want to go to FIFA. So I encourage the young one, encourage everybody, come and join us. The referees organization, we are so unique, and one day you will see yourself moving up to our FIFA, and that is the plus aspect of it.
Okay. How do you think the rules and the regulations have changed as an instructor when you were a junior referee or joining the Referee Association 2009 to become your FIFA referee 4 years after in 2013 to retiring in 2018 because of some portfolio you had to pick up? How do you think the rules have changed along all those lines?
Yes, firstly, when started till now, many things have changed. To be frank, every year the laws of the game change. Every year they have amendments. Every year because of player behavior, because of situation that happens during the match. So the laws of the game change all of the time. Now we have VAR. We never have VAR before. VAR is actually important there to assist the referees. So it is actually important. We are human beings at times we not see some things. We see it differently. Now they invite you, they say, go and check. Go and check. Possible check. Possible go. Possible this. So you have to go. The VAR is actually important. So over the years, actually the laws of the game have changed. And today, as we can speak, many changes. Like we say again, beginning July 1st, it has drastically changed with regards to handballs, with regards to penalty area incident, law 12 that has to do with fire and misconduct. Many things have changed. Law 14, the penalty situation, many things have changed. So the laws of the game changed all of the time, all of the year. It changed
Can
because of
you
players.
can you discuss the impact of technology on the role of referees and officiating in football? You were just talking about the introduction of VAR and so forth, and given the fact that you can get plenty camera angles to go and re-see the action, whether to take an action or to not take an action. Can you discuss the impact of technology?
The impact of technology has been so great, and it is so great to the passion of football. Before I can even move to VAR, we have players' equipment, and we also have referees' equipment. We have the headset, the communication set, which is very important. Also, it assists us. So we have the goal line technology, a lot of things. The headset, your teammate, uh, the referees or the assistant referees that are playing along with you, we use the communication set. It is actually important. Sometimes you might not see every situation, but you have the reserve referee, you have the two ARs, all of you can communicate together. So that earphone, the headset, it is actually important. It helps you because you, the referee, might not see all. Even the assistant referee might not see all. The communication aspect that one of the plus about the new technology to it. Most especially the VAR, the VAT. VAR is actually important. You might not see certain situation, you might see it differently. Now they invite you to go and actually see what has happened. Now sometimes you go to the monitor, you review, they bring it from different angles. So you look at angles and you decide to go back and be able to change your first decision that you have made. That is an important aspect. Unfortunately, we don't have it in our country, but maybe one
Yeah, I
fine
know
day,
it's going to come soon.
yeah, it's going to come soon because the FA just sent one of the artists to go and learn VAR. I think it was in, I don't know, Senegal or where. So
Yeah, in Senegal. Ibrahim
Senegal.
Kamara. We're trying to find time to get Ibrahim Kamara on the platform. But I just want to ask you some personal questions, right? With respect to this, you say it's very important. So it means that if I ask you whether you want VAR in football, you will vote yes.
Sure. I will vote yeah. I follow Intersport even when the matches are playing on ATS and SKDs or practice page. Maybe they might not tell me as VAR, but sometimes certain controversial play, I go and stand near them. They have different angles of our view. So that's just the little part of it. It is actually important. Sometimes I have served as assessor when certain things go on controversial. I quickly run to Intersport and I say, SYZ Town, can you please check quick? And they will be able to provide that. It is actually good. So I follow Intersport, most especially on match day, to ATS, SKD practice page, and to Safi. I think those are the places that we can always go to cover our games. So that makes VAR important. We might not call it VAR, but it is actually important. It is actually VAR for us. It helps a lot.
Okay. So you talk about the communication, which is very important. I'm going to ask you this question honestly. If you don't see a scene and your fourth official or your assistant referee one or two communicates with you and tells you to take a decision, like give a penalty, disallow a goal, give a player yellow card, give a player red card, send off the coach, something like that. Do you feel so confident in executing the decision of your teammate on the night play?
Yes, I feel confident. Like we say again, the whole something is teamwork. When they appoint you to a match, that's a teamwork. It starts from right there. Communication starts from right there. You have to understand those that you are also playing with. So the whole thing is just about teamwork. But the person that is telling you, your teammate, meaning I'm speaking about referees, that is playing along with what you, that special way they can be able to relay the message to what you. And when they tell you, like I said, since it is teamwork, there's certain thing they tell you, and they have to be able to convince you to certain level. Then you now can be able to, based on the trust, the teamwork, then you can be able to accept that. But you as the referee, you don't always, it's not in all cases that you can accept. Sometimes they will say something, you listen to them keenly, then you say, okay, I'll take note of it, but it is like this. Let's move on. And that is it. This is why people will say, oh, the referee.
So that shows that, sorry for interrupting, but that shows that you are in charge. You are the boss as a central referee.
Sure. So Though you are the boss, but it is teamwork. But certain way you see it when you're feeling talking, okay, I saw it like this, I saw it like this, I saw it like this. Then you now you were there on the scene, you say, oh no, I saw it like this. Please, let's go by what this. Thank you. You are in charge right there because you were there, you saw it, and you call for what it. And he said this, you say, no, let us move like this. Not that you are not respecting his decision, but you were actually there, you saw it in this way. But man, you since the ARO or the reserve referee told you say it is like this, and you as a referee say no, it is like this. We are living in modern world now. Like we said, we can have VAR. Anything goes the contrary. You will say you are the boss. You bear that. That is
Okay.
just all
I
about
can,
it.
okay. I'm going to ask you two other concerns before we move on to different things. Firstly, that is on-field conversation between you and your teammates. But
Sure.
whenever the team is being drawn out, and do you guys have pre-conversation before the game, talking about the players you're going to be involved with, the team, strategizing, how to be tactical and stuff like that? Is there a pre-discussion or conversation relating to the teams and the players you guys are going to manage for 90 minutes?
Sure. That's why we refer to as match preparation.
Okay.
We call that match preparation. The movement you people are being appointed. You know all of your what teammates, those who supposed to play along with you, who responsible for what. Immediately, communication starts. You people begin a what pre-match. If possible, you open WhatsApp chat room and start to what communicate. The communication begins from right there. When they appoint the team to a match, a lot of things involved. You have to know the both teams, team A and team B. You have to know something about them. Understanding football, you have to understand both teams. So if the team was not in Liberia, two different teams from different countries, you Google and you will actually see teams then online. You will see past matches. You follow player by player to ensure that you people understand how they play, their movement, their tactical movement. Then from there, you people be able to adjust to their system also. So referee has a lot to do. So when they appoint you people as a match official, your begins from right there. Match preparation start. Constant communication, how to approach the game, what to do, what not to do. If AR wants to see something, how should he or she inform you? That's how it works.
Okay.
So if the AR wants to
You're
say
a
this, you say,
scholar.
oh, yes, that's a teamwork, yes. Match preparation.
Okay. You are a scholar, several degrees, different professions, especially accounting, certified, auditor, and so forth. So you've written several papers that you've submitted, like theses, right? And I know what it means to submit a thesis. It means your study has ended. And it's the best of night, you have to sleep. You feel so relaxed and like the pressure has come off you, right? If you went into a football match and you were to take a decision, take for example, call a penalty against your home team, you travel say to Nigeria or so, and you give them a penalty against Nigeria. If you are very sure in your conscience that it's a real penalty and you award such a penalty, does it look like you have completed study and you submitted your thesis and your teacher has said, yes, you are fit to graduate? Irrespective of where you have awarded the penalty or on what stage?
Sure. Referees entail a lot of things. Like we say again, you have to build your confidence level. Before you can reach your FIFA stage, your confidence level has to be built, totally built. You have to have courage in yourself. You have to believe in yourself. Even on the international scene, when you are officiating, you are sure of what you are doing in accordance with the laws of the game. Now, things have changed. Before, we used to say, in the opinion of the referee, in the opinion of the referee. Now, we say, no, take all the opinion of the referee. In accordance with the laws of the game, it got to be penalty or not. Before, referee say, okay, I saw it like this. In my opinion, it is this. Now they are saying no, it got to be penalty or not or penalty. So to just quickly answer that, you have to get courage in yourself. You know, when you submit easy, when the professor okays that, you say, yes, I have done well. So before you can reach the TC level, you pass through a lot of things before you can reach the TC level, before the professor can even critique and be able to certify you. So calling for a penalty, awarding a penalty, as we may say, which we are referees, well, you have to be there. You have to call for the penalty or award that in accordance with the laws of the game. The confidence is there when you award it. Well, you are certified. You don't think about how people feel, all of those things. In as much as they are telling us, we should take all the opinion, not in the opinion of the referee, take all the opinion of the fan. Opinion of fans should also be what we remove to. So it's just not only referees. It is penalty. Therefore, I will award that particular penalty.
Sorry
That
for
is
interrupting you. Sorry for interrupting you, but if you were given the opportunity to write, one line that would be inserted into the laws of the game, you think that you should take on in the opinion of the fan, and the fan should
that
have
is why
no
I'm
opinion.
yes. Yeah, that is what I'm saying now. The opinion of the fan, you should take the opinion of the fan or not how they will feel. But everything should be in accordance with the laws of the game.
Okay.
Do you know that fans have their own opinion too? They are divided. They were fans. They are also divided. They have their own opinion. They want for things to go their way. No, things shouldn't go their way. Things shouldn't go the way of the referee, in the opinion of the referee, in the opinion of the fan. It should be in accordance with the laws of the game. So I'm just saying this again. So for those listening to me tonight, even fan, let them take our opinion from the game now. Let it be in accordance with the laws of the game. What the law says, not in the opinion of the fan. That's why I want us to take key note of that. In a much they say we shouldn't call opinion of the referee. So this time, if you just say any referee tell you say I saw it like this in my opinion, say well no, things are changed. But the referee will also tell you are telling the referee things are changed, not in the opinion of the referee. You yourself should be cognizant of the fact that it shouldn't be in your own opinion too. So
It should
most
be
often,
according to the laws of the game.
in accordance with the laws of the game.
Okay.
That is just it there.
Okay. This is a tough one. How do you handle? Before we come to that, let me ask you this one because I listened to the official. The reason why I asked you the question about the submitting of TCs, awarding of penalty on the big stage, and so forth. The official who was in charge of the 2006 FIFA World Cup from Uruguay, he gave a penalty early in the game to France. I think that was 11 minutes or 12 minutes or so. He said he was so confident it was a penalty, irrespective of the nature of the game, the timing of the penalty. He said he felt like he had scored a goal. He said because a referee, when you get a decision correct and you're so confident that that decision is correct, it feels like you have scored a goal. Have you felt like that before?
Sarahstown, like we said again, the confidence level has to be built. The scene where the players are playing, they are enjoying themselves. If you are actually prepared, if you are actually prepared as a referee, when I say referee again, I generalizing the referee had to do with everybody and AROs. Yes. If you are actually prepared, well, when you take a decision, oh yes, you can apply yourself. You behave like a laser that falls from an equinox tree and praise himself or herself. So the referee also do that. Certain decision when you take it, you say, yes, I'm on top of my game today. Let while too, when you blunder, you can feel guilty. You can feel guilty. So if you take a good decision, you can say, yes, today I'm ready into what it. Referee admired himself, referee enjoyed himself. Referee also look down on himself when they only officiate a match. We are human beings. At times, certain match you officiate, you can say, "Tammy, today I blown up." Most especially after the match, you look at your own clip, your video clip. You say, "Tammy, this one it is bad." I always like to give example on myself. That time it was 2012. I was not FIFA referee. Can't tell me game. They took me to bombing. There's a fee called CSUA.
Yes, yeah, to with you. Yeah.
That's an open fee. Last minute of time, there was an incident, a foul occurred. Indirect free kick. I raised my hand. Indirect free kick, when you call, you should raise your right hand. When you raise your hand in accordance with the laws of the game, the kicker that is teaching the or kicking that ball, the ball should be touched by another player. If the kicker kicks the ball directly in the goal, when it enters the goal, it is now a goal. It should be touched by another player. On that fee, I raise my hand. The attacker kicks the ball directly in the goal. You know, the fan, they were not knowledgeable. The goalkeeper walked into the goal, took the ball off. Nobody complained. The whole field, whoa, go. I said,
And you qualify the goal.
I qualified, they were goal. I can still remember that. The field jam pack, open field, CSUA. But after the match, there's a guy, a fan walked toward me and said FIFA, or not FIFA, but they call FIFA. FIFA, the decision you took, you said indirect free kick. You raise your hand. The ball enters the goal directly with all second player touching it. Yeah, what they were goal. You think you are right? I look at the guy, I bow my head, I walk up. That day I felt so bad, disappointed. I said, yes, that guy understands the game. The fan, they understand the game, they follow it. So at times we made mistakes. So that time I look down upon my watch, I say, yes, I really blunder. But can you imagine I left on the country, many people never knew whether I blunder or not. So these are times we also make mistakes. And at times too, when we are confident, when we officiate a match well, we applaud ourselves too. So that's how it looks. So now, in the opinion of the fan, it shouldn't be in the opinion of the referee, but it should be the what in accordance with the laws of the game. That is the bottleneck.
We are talking to former FIFA batch referee and former Secretary General of the Labrador Football Association, Asetize Montgomery. He's sharing his life experience with us. You may call it anecdote when it comes to referee. We've been having him for almost an hour or so now. We are winding down on this conversation. He's been one of the lecturers, or he is one of the lecturers at the 5-day FIFA Elite Referee course that is currently ongoing for 30 elite referees in Liberia.